Hey, what's up guys? Jason Julius here, and it is so good to see you. In this video, I want to talk to you about the most powerful skill for being amazing in the bedroom. Now, when you think about being amazing in the bedroom, you probably first think about physical skills and how to touch her, and that's really important, but that's not what I'm going to talk to you about in this video. Or you might think about being able to last longer or get rock hard erections, and that's really important as well, but that's not what I'm talking about. The most important skill that I see in the best ladies' men, pickup artists, the guys who are really good with women, the sex experts, all the tantra experts, all these people that are, teaching all these different sexual skills and things like that. All these people have one thing in common, and that is the ability to deploy a lot of empathy towards their partner. Now, empathy is actually a skill. According to the author of Emotional Intelligence, it's something that we can work on and get better at. And what do I mean by empathy, and how does that help you be awesome in the bedroom? Well, be able to enter into her world and understand what she wants and what she desires and what turns her on, what she responds to both physically and mentally, can go a long way in helping orchestrate a sexual experience where she's able to let go and able to give herself to you fully. Most guys are guilty of just really paying attention to themselves, going after their own wants and needs. And oftentimes that can stem from their own anxiousness or even trying too hard. But when you can actually quiet your own mind, that will actually help her be pulled into the moment with you. And when you take the time to understand how her body responds to certain types of touch, every woman is different. There's no magic button that's going to make her orgasm, because most of getting a woman to orgasm is mental. And so if she has the brakes on, then we need to understand and enter into her world and navigate her past that, so that while you're applying the gas with all your physical techniques, she's not being held back by any mental blocks that are keeping her from being present. Anything that might be self-doubt or her inability to let go, you can actually navigate her past that so that her mind never even has those interrupts, and you can actually make her fully present, want to give herself to you in a way that she doesn't with any other guy. So paying attention is one of the best skills that you can have. What is the mental state that she needs to be in order to orgasm? She needs to be very present. And every woman is different as far as how to get her there. And so you can start to understand her pattern for needing to get there. If you want her to be highly turned on and ready to orgasm, well, then it would be good to pay attention to what gets her highly turned on. Does she experience desire in a certain order, in a certain sequence? A lot of women experience desire in a very different sequence than men, and that's important to understand, because she might need sexy context first before she even feels the desire to want to have sex, and then get highly turned on and then be able to get to orgasm. So many men rush it and don't even understand it, and they think that she's experiencing things the same way as them and that she'll get to orgasm in the same fashion. Us guys are turned on instantly like a light switch as soon as we see her naked. But when we have a little bit of empathy of what turns her on, we can understand that creating sexy context with foreplay, dominance, taking charge, sending her text messages earlier in the day that get her turned on, using dirty talk and things that start to build the image in her mind. Well, we can understand that some of those things can actually be to her what seeing her naked is to us. Us guys can be very visual. When we understand and enter into her world, we understand that she might be turned on in a very different way. And we might understand that she might need a little bit more time to get highly turned on. So we can take our time ahead of time to orchestrate a sexual experience that to her allows her to give herself to you in a way that she wouldn't normally. It allows her to bring out her dirty side. It allows her to, feel fully comfortable that you are a safe space for her to be able to, let out her inner desires. When she feels comfortable that you're paying attention and you're giving yourself to her fully, being fully present instead of being so concerned with yourself. Now, empathy goes the other way as well. You have to have empathy for yourself. And what I mean by that is, if you have any amount of performance anxiety, oftentimes that is you giving yourself a hard time. Well, if you lose your erection, or you ejaculate too quickly, or you can't ejaculate, or whatever it is that you have to be able to have empathy towards yourself, that you're human, and that whatever might have happened just happened in that circumstance is not something that's going to happen in the future. If you have premature ejaculation, don't give yourself a hard time. Have empathy and love towards yourself and understand that's the current condition of your conditioning. Well, then when you look at it that way, you don't feel guilty, you don't feel bad. You just say, hey, look, this is something I can change. I can change my current conditioning to something else. If you're having anxiety during sex, it's not going to help you to give yourself a hard time. Rather, you should have empathy towards yourself and, change your own pattern and help yourself get out of that self-doubt. So having empathy for your partner is very important, but having empathy towards yourself can really help a ton, so that you can be present, be in the moment, not rob yourself of having that very amazing intimate experience where you can be fully present, you can be lost in each other, you can give yourself to each other fully and experience something on a whole different level than just the surface level, rubbing your bodies together and hoping for an orgasm. You can connect on a whole different level. You can understand her pattern for orgasm, and you can shift her physiology, her focus, the meaning of the situation in such a way where she becomes so present. An orgasm magically happens, and she'll be like, I don't even know how you did that. And it's because you paid attention and you understand her pattern for orgasm. And then you can actually use any number of tools to be able to get her back to that presence, back into the moment very, very quickly. And she will absolutely love you for it. So I hope that gives you a little bit of inspiration to have a little bit more presence during sex. Take a little bit more time to not focus on yourself, but really focus on her. Not only physically what she likes and is into, but the state of mind that she's in and how you can shift her into the presence so that she can fully give herself to you, let go, and have amazing orgasms. So I hope you got something out of this video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button below and make sure you subscribe for more content. If you want more of a deep dive about this kind of stuff, make sure you visit my blog over at jasonjulius.com. Thanks for sticking around for the video, and I will see you next time.